Guys, so just wanted to just take a few minutes to show you guys what I personally like to focus on as a founder of a multiple seven-figure business. I know a lot of people think that when you get to a point where you're making a lot of money, you don't need to be doing anything, but that couldn't be further from the truth. I want you guys to understand that as a founder, as a leader, you always got to be the person leading by example, right? Just because you're the one who's running a business with a bunch of employees does not mean you can just not behave the way that you want your team to be behaving, right? I've noticed that whenever I'm chilling, my team is also chilling. Not necessarily in the literal sense of chilling, but I mean when I'm not dialed in, my team is not dialed in because it's like it's a whatever state I'm in, they're in. So if I get fired up and I'm like, hey guys, let's go, let's go, let's go, everybody's also fired up at the same time. So for me, my goal every time that I wake up is, how can I get some attention, right? So every morning, my goal is let me get people's attention. Let me make sure that, and the reason why it's so important to get people's attention is really simple. Uh, by the way, don't focus too much on this mic thing. We're waiting for the thing to go here and to lock it in. Justin helped me set this up. But the reason why it's so important for I don't know what I was about to say, but I was saying that the reason why it's so important to get people's attention is because you're better off, or at least if you've built the type of service that I've built, people are way better off having my service than not having it, right? So if you actually have a great business, why wouldn't you want to sell people into it? If you're not excited to go sell people into your service, it just means you don't have a good service. It generally means that. Because for me, let's say as I launch growth specialist.io, as I have this half a mil that's going to turn into more of a systems offer, I'm like, everybody should have it because this is everything that I use to get to where I'm at. So it's like, I want more people experiencing what I'm able to experience. I want people going to visit, six-figure penthouses and, things like that, and driving nice cars and looking at like, hey, what car will I be driving for the summer? Where are we going for the client retreat? Are we going to Switzerland and then driving nice cars for like a few days and then fly back to or drive down to Monaco? I don't even know if we can drive down from Switzerland to Monaco, but I'm just saying that, like, can I get more people experiencing this life or this lifestyle? Although there isn't much to this lifestyle except work, because when you become good with it, you enjoy the game more than the actual byproduct of playing the game, right? Which is why I'm making this video. But check this out. Every morning when I wake up, I literally just go to my list. I'll either make a tweet or I'll either do something, right? So let me show you guys. So I'll literally just write a little banger email. So now I have this tweet that I created, which is something that I'm trying to get more people to understand and to focus on, which is systems. In order for you to scale past, I would say 100K, 200K, 300K, $1 million a month, it is less about, of course, you're going to need to market, you're going to need to do all these things, but the games becomes like, can you build something that sustains this kind of throughput? What I mean by that is you need to build a system that can manage that kind of volume, like that the volume of that can handle a lot of money coming into the system, right? So if you are not building systems that can sustain the goals and the scale that you're looking to achieve, then you can have all the money in the world to spend on ads. You can have all the best growth team that you can, but if you don't have a backend that can handle and sustain the growth that you're chasing, then you'll never scale. You can't scale. You know how they say that your I forgot this quote. It says that you will never um anyway, I forgot, but it's along the lines of you always only do as good as your standards, not your goals, right? So what does that means is that whatever you Jesus Christ. Oh, oh my God. Fuck. So whatever your life is going to be, like if you look at your life right now, it is not you're not where you're at because you've dreamed of being here. You're where you're at right now because you've tolerated. That's like how much you tolerate, right? So as an example, tomorrow I'm going to go look at a penthouse, and because I got to a point where I was like, yo, why am I living in this small ass condo? Like, it's why am I tolerating this little condo, right? So I tolerated being here, which is why I'm here. I tolerated not making less than a quarter of a million, 300K, 400K a month. So that's why I'm able to do those numbers, right? But I never necessarily hit my goals. I just hit whatever I can, whatever I tolerate, right? So whatever I can't tolerate, actually. Because if you can't tolerate not earning six figures a month, then you will inevitably hit six figures a month. But if you can't, if you just think that, oh, I'm just aimed to make a whole bunch of money, and then you think you're gonna make a lot of money, no, it doesn't work like that. You need to not tolerate not making a lot of money. You need to not tolerate not driving the car of your dreams. You need to not tolerate being in the okay relationship or being with a girl that you don't really want, right? But if you just go around just accepting things and not setting really high standards for your life, then it's going to be hard for you to get anything in life. It's that simple. When I see people complaining like, hey, I didn't get meetings, I'm like, what did you fucking do today to make sure you get meetings, right? It's funny to me that people will claim that they want to build a successful company, but if you look at their day to day, they didn't do nothing. It says more about your daily schedule, says more about what you want in life more than what you say you want in life. Like, I could care less about. We could all go on Instagram and say that, oh, we want to make $100,000 a month. Oh, I want to make $10K a month. I could go on Twitter and just become a keyboard warrior and just say, oh, I'm gonna make half $1 billion a month. I'm gonna do. It's like, bro, nobody cares about what you say you're going to do. We care about what you're doing every single day. And you know what I do every single day? I send an email. Because it's part of the job. It's part of the job description. I need some attention. I need 10,000 people to know what's up, right? I'm making this video. Hundreds and hundreds of people will see it, and potentially thousands, right? So it's like, this is who I am. This is this is my standards. I need attention every single day, right? So check this out. I'll literally just say, nothing crazy. Hey, just made this tweet. If you're doing over 25K per month and need the systems that can allow you to sustain more growth, click here and engage with a tweet. So I can send you the walkthrough of our systems. Right? Keep it simple. Make sure you're always writing as if you're talking to someone, right? Like, I don't want to write I know people write, most people don't even write their own emails. They just hire people out elsewhere. But for me, I'm like, I still enjoy writing emails. So it's like, why wouldn't I be doing it? But, yeah, it's super, super important. Now, this tweet is not necessarily for everyone. Not everybody's making good money, but this is specifically for people who are making good money. Hey, I just made this tweet. You owe it to yourself to be great. Serge. All right. Cool. Hey, just made this tweet. If you're doing a return and it says I can allow you to say more growth, click here and engage with it so I can send you the walkthrough our systems. And if you guys want to see this video on YouTube, just or the video of the walkthrough of our systems, comment and comment systems on this YouTube video, and then I'll be making the walkthrough later this week. Okay. Um, yeah, that's about it. And go engage with the if you're doing 25K a month or more, then go engage with the tweet, and then I'll also send you before I actually share it to other people. And if you need help building systems, we're going to be adding it in our fulfillment. We're actually going to be taking care of setting up the onboarding of every person who joins the $500,000 program. We're steering away from just being focused on appointment setting. This is going to be focused mainly on building systems, right? So that's about it. And then all you have to do, everybody should be building an email list, by the way. If you're not building an email list, you are losing out on so much potential, right? You need a list. You need to control your attention. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to be also sharing something pretty sick. If you're in SaaS and you're looking for the best offer to offer to your companies, I'm going to be sharing this, but this is for another day. But yeah, speak soon. Bye-bye.